Hi. Yeah, last time I went to this location here with the cemetery. I already had to do with several goblins and so on. And I'm searching for another gem here. I'm searching for another gem for this crown. So let's see where we're heading. Everything clear? Yes, I have mage armor. Okay. Here's something. Here's something. Okay. Antique holy symbol. Journal of Emton Dowers. Small box. Okay. And this. Another flower. Okay, then let's see. Okay. So this is nothing. The journal. It has now been 1 week since we were transported to this wretched place. I think the gods have abandoned us. Of our monastery, the only building missing in the temple, and its 2 resident priests. In its place, we have this weird construction just out of reach of the pier, which we can't even enter. All the survivors are scared. They are turning to me for comforting words, but I'm only a novice, not yet ready to be a priest. Like them, I am a refugee who fled Solasta and his wild servant. I do not know where we are, but we are far from home. Our little valley is a small pocket of Tirmar, lost I don't know where. Solasta is this god of the Sarakath. Strange beasts roam the night, but for some reason they do not dare to enter our valley. I buried my daughter last night. She died as much from despair as from the rock slide and the earthquake. Now I wait for my own end. Traveler, if you read this, say a prayer for our souls, for I cannot. I reject the gods, whose folly brought us here. I curse them all. The beasts have grown bolder, but they still avoid our valley. A pity, since I could use the meat. I am surviving on grain and vegetables, but solitude makes for hard labor and my strength is not what it was. It has been 40 years. I'm the last one, an old man now. I buried them all. But I could not bring myself to give the last rites. No, the gods left us to rot here, and I refuse to send our souls back to them. Emton Dava's last of the Sandblaze Monastery. Okay. Here's another thing. Oh. Rapier. Potion of healing, whatsoever. But there are tons of tombstones. I don't think that there's any valuable information. Wow. Primed greatsword. It's always a greatsword. Never it is a longsword. Primed great axe. Terramarian Mastersmith Memoirs. That's good. Doomblade. Lightbringer. Greatsword of Acuteness. Stormblade. Great axe. Okay, so all recipes for this. Whatsoever. Oh. This looks like centaurs. No, minotaurs, I think. And they don't look very friendly. So maybe we should start. And it's just these two. A 3. A 5. What? A 5 is enough? Okay. No. It's not relevant that I get hidden because I have advantage anyway. Or not advantage, but I already make a sneak attack. That's the thing. Okay. A 2. Okay, my rolling keeps in low numbers, as usual. A 2. I have not a single roll above 10 in this encounter. Reckless. Brilliant. But he has, of course. But I can't get away here. Okay. A 9. probably the usual 1 hit point missing. And now? Ah. Okay. That is that. So, why not just using the Morning Star? And maybe Healing Word, Mass Healing Word, Shield of Faith. Oh no, that's enough. I think 4 against 1 will be enough. A 5, of course. Reckless. Okay. It's very good that the monsters seem to choose always my paladin, who is the best armored. That's good. A 3 and a 1. A 3 with advantage. I'm sure these dice are loaded. Really. Okay, half cover. Maybe it's not a good idea while I'm rolling such a bullshit. Okay. Okay. And again, the usual 1 hit point. Okay. Lucky me. But that should be the last one. One hit point. This is very strange. Because I remember that the first time I used this feature was 2 hit points, then 3, now 1. Wasn't it level or is it D4? Character proficiencies. Feats. Skills? It's not a skill. It's more feat. Tools. What? Character. Proficiencies. But I saw feats here. Divine ritual casting. This is 10 on. I don't know where this was. Saving throws. Tool. I can just go here. Language. Scroll kit. Where is this? Okay, never mind. Maybe I'll find it later. Imperial Mage Report. Scroll of Silence. Goes to Valaya. Lily of the Badlands. Mage Report. I, Nilocrial Dreamminder, hereby bear witness of the miracle of flight. As part of a conclave of mages focused on the research of magic and accompanied by the always interfering Imperial agents, we were to investigate rumors of the sudden appearance of a seemingly magical construct of light deep in an uninhabited region of Air Eli. While fast traveling through still civilized areas of the Empire, we took notice of strange rumors that had started to spread. Sightings of creatures, burly as dwarfs, but almost as tall as the Citherna itself, clad in pelts and iron, aggressive and savage. At first we thought some children were exaggerating their encounter with the lonely remains of some scattered dwarfs. But later on we were able to study a captive, while resting in a rural outpost. Its stature and surly look were comparable with the dwarfs from the northern mountains, if it weren't for the obvious difference in size. Judging by the still wrinkle-free face, it was most likely a youngling and seemed to be able to speak, but neither I nor my more traveled companions could make any sense of the guttural sounds it would utter. My colleague, Andariel Silvertongue, muses if it would be possible to use magic to understand these barbaric humanoids. But we didn't have time to further research this topic. Maybe our misguided brethren in the East might know more about this kin. 4 days after we left the seat of the Arcaneum, while the darkness of the approaching night started to set in, we finally caught a glimpse of the incident we were tasked to research. I saw the sky burn with cold, otherworldly flames, which were of a kind neither of us had laid its eyes upon before. It is too dark to continue, and while a sight to behold, I sense a feeling of dread coming from this light. I entrust this interim report to an accompanying agent who will travel back this night to report the coordinates this magical construct can be found at. Tomorrow we will advance further. Okay. By the way, there were some recipes to read. And this is also known. Okay. Is here something more? Don't seem so. Campsite. Good to know, maybe I need it. There's something more. And here are some ruins. Maybe I should look at the ruins, because I'm not sure whether there's something in the back then. Ah, okay, this is just the cemetery. Here's something. The usual. Oh, okay.
Only Solastan building in the neighborhood. That must be it.
Better be sure.
Oh, nice. Magic weapon. Marike's Topo. Thieves' tools. Okay. So, this was the chest I already looted.
Doesn't do anything. It looks like a pattern that needs to be reproduced in some way.
A poem in Elvish about the moonlight. Maybe it only works on light. Ah, and here. Ah, okay. Must be made from Ithildine. Okay. That's where my mage get his name from. So this is probably okay. This looks like part of this thing. Mm-hmm.
Look, it works.
Okay, this is the whole, yeah, the whole pattern.
Who art thou?
Old Elvish. We are friends, my lady.
The master sent you?
Which master?
How dare you?
Dare what? Come outside and look around.
But it's impossible. Where am I?
It's called the Badlands.
No, I was in the Erelai, the heart of the Empire. I must find the master. Kitaela. My name is the Shield. No, my name is Kitaela of the Shield, whatever the Shield might be.
Which master are you talking about?
The master of... I can't remember.
Erelai? The heart of the Empire?
Yes. This tower was in the Erelai, a haven of peace.
What is this shield you're talking about?
The shield is the master, and the master is the shield. But tell me, what happened?
1,000 years ago, the cataclysm ravaged the Empire.
Cataclysm?
My lady, what is the last thing you remember?
I don't remember any cataclysm. I remember a large room, people speaking about a rift, a great threat to the Empire, strange creatures with strange powers.
Strange creatures. Yes, the Sorax, of course.
No, they were called humans, strange beings, with magic that was not arcane.
Fascinating. You witnessed a council of war. Can you recall anything else?
One of the beings was wearing this crown, scintillating with gems. They called him Magister, with the utmost respect. But you are not him. Where did you find this crown?
Scintillating with gems, you say?
Yes, the crown was set with 8 large gems.
We found this crown in another part of the Badlands.
There are no Badlands.
Just look outside, lady. The Badlands are real. We had to fight Sorax to get the crown.
Sorax?
The scourge of humanity. They ran the humans out of Tiamat and came here to finish the job.
The humans weren't the enemy?
No, they were refugees fleeing the Sorax.
Refugees? Eager to join the enlightenment of the Empire?
Slavery isn't enlightenment. Those days died with the Empire.
Silence, wretch! The Empire can't be dead!
The Empire died with the Cataclysm, and even if it galls me to admit it, it saved Solasta from a horrible fate.
Their combined forces assaulted the rift.
There was mention of the rift in the Erelai.
They managed to close it, but triggered the Cataclysm, ushering a dark age.
The Dark Age. Those Badlands you mentioned.
Yes. 1,000 years rebuilding after near extinction.
It can't be! I still feel the Master, and I must find him.
Times have changed since you last traveled in the Empire.
Still, I feel the pull.
The pull?
Yes. A pull to get to the Copper Veil of Remembrance. Take me there at once, and I shall name you favored servants.
The Copper Veil of Remembrance?
Yes. A fortress and place of rest for fallen heroes. Roughly in this direction.
Copper... Fortress? Sounds like the Vale of Copperan.
We are no one's servants, favored or otherwise.
Traveling companions, then. You can tell me of this cataclysm on our journey.
You seem very certain that we'll go with you.
Of course. You wouldn't let a lady cross those Badlands alone, surely.
Of course not. Never.
My beautiful river. Broken and stained. The pull. The pull. Master, I'm coming.
Okay, I can't get into this one, but I think maybe it's better to make a a long rest before we go on. Okay. I don't think I need something to reconfigure. No, seems to be okay. Find the Copper Veil of Remembrance. So he just wants me to go back. Okay, then I go back to the cliff. Good. Find the Copper Veil of Remembrance. Where could it be? But probably it's marked on the map. Ah, yeah. What else I have got to do? Apostasy. Search the moon, return the holy symbol. Return to Kerkithlan and bring the holy symbol to the religious authority. But of course, this might wait. Return to a quest board. I'd say I go back to Kerkithlan first. You have to travel to Copperan. Okay. So the decision is easy. Game event, Ashes of Manakalan. As you travel through the Badlands towards Copperan, Kithiala asks you to stop near an old ruin. Looks like some elvish tower.
Yes. This is the place.
What do you mean?
But it's impossible.
How do you feel?
I propose we set up camp and get some rest.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I must find the master.
Shouldn't we go to Cochrane?
I say we go.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
No slaves, no gates. This travel is exhausting.
Uh-huh. Nothing to be found. It's just a transit. Just a transit area. Okay, there stood again an old imperial prison. So maybe we should be cautious, just to be cautious.
This is the place.
Again.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Where am I?
Are you kidding me?
I must find the master.
Are you okay?
Yes.
We just want to help.
He's crazy.
All right, let's just keep going.
The prison. A little bit of fire lighting, maybe.
They smell a bit.
A chest. Diamond. This looks good. Magnificent longbow. Primed scimitar. Primed scimitar is also interesting. So longbow goes of course to Ithildren. This goes to Paul. This goes to Paul. And let's see, probably a +1 longbow. No. So now I'm not sure, but probably no, she won't be able to use it, I guess. It's not proficient. Pity, pity, pity. Why did I choose to make her a dwarf and not an elf? Silly me. But okay. So he can use this longbow, but he's only at dexterity +1. It's a little bit. And here we also have a primed shortbow, but I couldn't get any recipe for a shortbow. Okay. But I leave it here because this doesn't make sense. But at least sometimes he's hitting, even with a +1 only, and +1, +3 proficiency bonus, so it's a +4 with the longbow, and a +5 with the magic longbow, and it overcomes resistance against non-magical items, non-magical weapons. So it's good anyway. And what now? If I may ask, or just back? Probably just back, okay. Okay, now we have it. Unexpected encounter. You came across a caravan, a rare thing in these desolate lands. So it's no usual random encounter with some monsters. Probably it's better to equip as usual. Maybe we can do some crafting sometimes. Lightbringer greatsword and a Doomblade greatsword. I think a Lightbringer. Oh, I don't want to equip my paladin with a greatsword, because he's very, very good with a shield, and then he has also this blocking feature. Stormbow. Frostburn long. I don't have any longsword primed. Okay. So be it. Camp. Ah, the caravan. Yes, of course.
No time to chat, sorry.
Gala, Golden Tongue. Ah, and a long rest possibility. And some enemies. Okay. But let's do this fight next time. No time today, but we will see next time how it went, how it goes. So have a nice day.